Makutaura nayo maiguru tiri varombo handirambi ini ndototambudzika handidi nepera mabasa ndinotomanyengerera because ndinotambudzika plaster mawindows akavharwa so hatina kumbozvifunga kuti anodaro achizonetsa kuzovhura kudai taingo estimate tichiti bp rinokwana kuti window rivhurwe mangwana ndakushaya mabasa handidi.
You come to my place, you do something wrong, so should I keep quiet because you did good things somewhere? Should I not?
Hi guys, so as promised, today is the day I'm exposing the person who messed my job, and I know a lot of you have been calling for that, for me to expose, and today is the day. So I'm gonna start where it started. Guys, a lot have been like asking me, Rhoda, it seems like it's a one-side story. We want to hear the side of the builder. Yes guys, I'm gonna put all their conversations and everything for you, for your reference, so you can see. Guys, I hired this guy as he had claimed that he's an engineer. He's very good at you know, he has knowledge on doing plumbing, so I hired him, which is a job that he also botched. Later on, he told me that he was very good at he had a small company that he's starting, and he's a contractor. They're also good at plastering and doing reviews and stuff like that. Little did I know that this guy was just, you know, conniving me. You know, he was just up into grabbing and knowing that I wasn't there, I was not going to monitor the job. I fall for that. Like I gave you the reason in the past, guys, that the other reason why I trusted and gave him the job, it was because I thought, you know, I didn't want a lot of traffic to the house. Since it was somebody I was working with already, I decided to give him a job. And also, like I said, most of these jobs I was giving them, you know, a thumbs up because of what I was seeing on the videos and as well as the photos. But these photos were not close enough to actually see all the mistakes. All hell broke loose after I went to Zimbabwe and I saw that the job wasn't what I was seeing, and what it approved before wasn't what is right, what I was expecting. The job was actually botched because everything was just so wrong. The windows were not opening, everything was just not right, guys. Even the reviews were not fine. They were just done in a way that they had so many errors on them. So I decided to confront this guy at first about it, and to him, he wanted to play it a blame game, like somebody told me that something is wrong, so I'm following others. And
tinotambudzika mabasa tinotovada because tinonetseka hatina upenyu hwakadai, but musatidaro tirikutozama kutonga tichitsvagawo. I think
it was something that I have asked him when I got to Zimbabwe. I asked him, especially on the part of the windows, like the windows are not opening. Then say, I think there was some problem that happened. I'll call the guys and come and fix. Guys, I gave them an opportunity to come and fix their problem, but he didn't come. So it kept on like the whole 3 weeks I stayed in Zimbabwe. He was always saying, oh, they are coming, the guy's doing this, they are coming, the guy's doing that.
My windows handina kuramba maiguru. Ndakatoti the problem ndeyekuti takaplaster mawindows akavharwa, so hatina kumbozvifunga kuti anodaro achizonetsa kuzovhura kudai. Taingo estimate tichiti bp rinokwana kuti window rivhurwe. Of which ndakataura kuti aiwa ndinounza munhu anotorikwesha otosiya mamillimita otoreviewa zvakanaka. Of which munhu anga anonyatsa kugona mareviews ndo ndakati achauya paweekend. Handina kuramba because imari yatakatodya. Handina kuramba.
Never show up until I left. That's when I decided that enough is enough, and I recorded the video and show everybody, because I was fearing that somebody was going to fall for this guy as well. I think it took me long to expose this guy, and I did a video calling up. I did have a conversation with this guy about these mistakes. I asked him to pay me back, which he promised. He actually knew that he had messed up the job, because even after, when I was in Zimbabwe, after I confronted him, he never showed up to the project again. He just started giving excuses and stuff like that. Come and would have gone around the house together, showing him, and him too seeing where the mistakes is. But he was just busy giving me instructions. You have to mark the windows that are not opening. You have to do this. The guy will come. I'm busy. I'm doing that. Which I think he actually know that what he did was wrong. And I don't know that in his mind, what was he thinking? Whether he was thinking that I'll never find out this. So we had several conversations. We also had exchange of words, as you can see from this conversation. I'm going to put it. He was blaming me that I have said, yeah, it's a good job. But when I approve of that, like I said, it was on the videos. I was not on the site. So upon going to Zimbabwe, that's when I realized that he had actually botched my house. And I started to confront him, and he didn't want to, you know, he didn't want to take account for that. He didn't want to be accountable for that. So yeah, so we talking further, and I threatened him to pay me back, and later he refused to pay. Even now, after all, I did all those repairs, I did all those, like, redo those stages. He didn't pay me back a single cent, and I gave him the opportunity to correct his mistakes, but he didn't, guys. So now I'm putting, these are the photo on the screen. This is the photo of the guy. This is the guy, and this is some of the jobs they were doing, botching my house, from plumbing, from plastering. And the guys, they say, he was saying he trusted that guy. He can do what do you call it, reviews very well. These are the guys doing the job, guys, but you can actually see that they were just messing and splashing all the mess on the doors and everything. And those things are even hard to clean right now. These are some of the things I asked them to clean while they were still on the job. I also mentioned, because when I was given the videos and photos, I could see that there was a lot of dirt on the glass, on the doors and stuff like that. So it's, oh, it's okay, it's easy, we can clean. But they even left the project without cleaning them. Those things cannot be cleaned. I don't know what to do, whether I need to spray the doors or what to make those things vanish. I don't know, because even on my aluminium doors, they just left them like that. So now I can't even clean them. I try to clean my aluminium doors, they still mess them. They put those things and they are still there. So after that, we had another conversation that I'm going to be showing you guys on the conversation we had about that. He was saying, okay, I know I've made a mistake, and what should I do to make it right for me and you? And I told him, I'm going to release a video. If you pay me, I may not release that video, but if you don't pay me, I'm going to release it. And then later on, I spoke about the guys correcting the errors for my plumbing. And he said, I already removed I put the video. Now he's not getting any jobs, so he has no money to pay me back. Guys, the guts that this guy has, it's really shameful. And he was trying to be a victim, yet he messed up my job. He was trying to be a victim. He felt like I've used him. He said, I see, this is the conversation and the videos, guys. I want you to listen to this conversation.
But
a person who actually messed, and he is putting himself in a position whereby he feels like I have wronged him, is now my problem. That why did I complain that he made a bad job on my house? He felt like I am the one that is stopping him from getting jobs. He wants to be a victim, yet I am the person who lost much. So guys, if you see this guy, this is his number, but I know numbers can be changed, but this is his face, and this is the name of his construction or whatever company or whatever he called it. I don't know. He called it he's a contractor. So this is the name. If you hear of these guys, know that you're hiring them at honest risk, or run away with your money, because this guy, he doesn't know what he's doing. He really doesn't know what he's doing. For me, I feel like he's just an assistant. Whatever job he does, he's an assistant, which on the side note, he wants to start something, but he has no experience in doing that. He's actually using people who have no experience in building or anything in his contracting. Or else he will find people and try to offer them little money, whereas he's finding people with no experience to do that job, which is also an advice I give to those wannabe contractors. Guys, look for people who know what they are doing, so you won't have a problem with people. So yes, this is the guy. I also call out for a video to exposing other people who have messed or who are doing this kind of job in Zimbabwe. And, you know, I know it's not just me. I know a lot of people, when I call out in that video to come and expose, a lot of you came to my inbox showing me the photos, the videos of the messed job that happened on your project. So I'm going to start with this one. Guys, I'm just putting them all in a row. I don't have much to say about that, but I'll put the conversation so you can read and listen, guys, for the audios and stuff stuff like that, you can see, and the conduct that I've been given and the faces to name and shame. So guys, if you see these people, just know that these people are there to swindle you, They are actually swindlers. So be careful on whom you hire to do your job, whom you hire to work on your contracts or on your project. I know money is not easy to come by, guys. When you finally sit down and say, okay, I've saved so much to do this project at home, you wouldn't expect your project to be botched and restart and start again. You know, I don't know whether these people have a heart or not, because honestly, you know that you don't know how to do something. Why would you bother, or why would you claim you know how to do it? Money is not easy to earn out here, guys. If people can understand this, I think it can save a lot of us. It can save a lot of other people from this misery, really. So I've spoken to at least 3 people who wanted to expose. With their permission, they sent me this, so I'm putting them, guys. So yeah, you can know, if you see these people, you run. You can know that Rhoda is not the only one who had suffered in the hands of these conniving people. There are a lot of us out there. If you still feel like you have your story that you want me to share on my channel, also let me know. I can share it with your blessings. I can share it on my channel so we can spread awareness on these people who are out there to just grab and, you know, cause a lot of pain on us. You know, when we are working so hard, we expect that, okay, sooner or later we want to retire, we want to go back home, but somebody will just take a day to just swindle your money, and this vekuti utsinye kana kuti chi. And one thing I know, karma will always come by. You know, for those people, karma will really hit hard. And most of them, you know, if they have properties that they say, okay, they are swindling and buying houses and having places to stay for their own is better, but you find that they live very sorrowful lives. They don't have anything. They are just busy swindling people's money, and that money is not doing anything in their lives. You know, it's just eating, paying security, and just expecting to get more and more, you know, by swindling people's funds. So guys, just be aware. If you see these people, just know that you're hiring at owner's risk. And also I urge you guys to share this video for those who are planning to build in Zimbabwe, or are building in Zimbabwe, or who are making plans on finding people who can do these contracts or do these jobs at their properties. Share these videos so that they stay away from these people, these bad people who are there to grab your money, eat your money, and run. And once you confront them, they want to be the victims. They feel like they've been wronged, yet they actually botched your job, your house, and anything. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I trust and hope that this video is going to be shared. It's going to go viral so that we spread awareness. If you see these people, please run. If you have given them the job, don't pay them until the job has been passed by the council or anybody. And by the way, also be careful that you also put your eye. Don't just trust on the council, because some of them, they pay these people, they work as a team, they pay, and then you may lose your money. So guys, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't, share the video, as well as, you know, like the video. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. It's goodbye.